Welcome back to Orange Hat Reviews. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. So, was I wrong about Black Widow and my scores and reviews of it? I find myself asking this question because I've had a few debates with some people online. I've seen other people's reviews and whatnot, and I got to thinking to myself, was I too harsh? Maybe a little. Maybe a little. Do I think that Taskmaster being gender bent is a woke move? Yes. You could have turned this character, or Dreykov's daughter, into any character. You did not need to use an established villain who has a backstory and an opposite gender of the character that was in this movie. You did not need to take liberties where people are of a very beloved character. There are idiots online who claim that nobody cared about Taskmaster until this movie came out. Actually, you'd be wrong, sir. I cared about Taskmaster for over a decade before this movie came out. Almost a decade, rather. You see, there was this great game that I played on Facebook. It was called Marvel's Avengers Alliance. And Taskmaster was in it. And actually, after seeing Taskmaster, learning about what he can do, and how great of a character he is, I thought to myself, wow, this character is growing on me. And I really liked his character. So much so that he is literally my third favorite character. Yeah, imagine that. First being Hulk, second being X-23, and third being him. Fourth being Deadpool. So yeah, imagine that. But me judging the movie Black Widow, objectively I stand by my score. It was not well done at all. It is actually a very failing score. The acting in some cases was very poor. The writing, horrifying. The directing, so bad. The CGI and digital effects could have been way better in certain scenes. The fight choreography and the cutting was horrible. That is just how it is. Subjectively, I gave this movie, I think it was like a 4 or a 2. I may have been a little harsh. Do I think that this movie... Idiots. Do I think this movie cut down men? After some time to reflect, originally I said this. Balance, women, men, that they were down to here. I'll raise that up to here at least. It still does give a little bit of Ghostbusters 2016 vibes. The men were depicted as idiots and not just lesser than what they could have been. But not to the degree that I originally said. So yes, I will admit that I overzealously judged that particular instance. However, I do stand by many of the other things. You could have picked a different character altogether for Taskmaster. Dreykov's daughter could have been somebody totally different. You could have had somebody like Taskmaster or a guy. I mean, you seem to like the whole pushing the female narrative thing and female empowerment, but you had to push other shit instead. Like the Harvey Weinstein human trafficking narrative. Now, human trafficking is evil, folks. I will say that completely because that is exactly the truth. And I think that it is very wrong. So yeah, these women were abused, their free will taken, and whatnot. It is wrong to do that. But to basically make every problem in this movie a product of men, I believe is a very wrong thing to do. Because there are women in this world that are also capable of doing some very evil things. Anyway, subjectively, yes, I was harsh in my original thing. Am I against women? No. I love movies that have strong female leads. Believe it or not, Black Widow was a strong female lead character. It's just that this movie could have been better in different ways. This movie should have been made a lot sooner. I feel that Scarlett Johansson was given a great disservice because her movie should have been made in 2016 to 2017. Straight after Civil War. Instead, they chose bring in Brie Larson and do her little Captain Marvel charade and totally shit on Black Widow. That's not right. Scarlett Johansson proved herself time and time again in the MCU. She should have had that honor of having the first female lead movie in the MCU. But instead, they gave it to the activist Brie Larson. And then, sadly, Scarlett Johansson decided to jump on, oh, I'm oppressed, and this movie is going to make men squeam, and whatnot. I don't want to go to a movie and feel like I am being preached at, or told that I should wake up to some ill-perceived notion that women are horrifyingly oppressed in today's time. That is the case around the world in many areas of the world where women are deemed lesser. That's not how it is in the United States. Women are equal to men. Women should, all over the world, should be deemed equal to men. But when you are basically saying, well, shit on the men to make the women look stronger in any shape, way, or form, that's bad storytelling. That's an imbalance in storytelling. So yeah, subjectively, I will give the Black Widow movie, instead of a 4 or 5 or whatever, I will bump it up to about a 6 or a 7. To be fair in my subjective review. But objectively, this movie was not well done. Moviegoer, it's up there. It's 8 to 9. There was just some very boring moments in the movie. Anyway, folks, that is going to be my video. Yeah, I am going to have to work on being more aware, engaging a movie when I do my reviews. So yeah, that's going to be the video. You all know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. What did you think of this video? Do you think I may have been wrong in my original assessment, or do you think that I was right in my original assessment? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. This has been Orange Hat Reviews. Stay humble.